Alright, so the pages we are doing today are pages 29 to two parts, 29 to 31. And then part 2 we're going to do is the spelling quiz 2, page 34 to 35, right? Spelling quiz 2, pages 34 to 35. So these pages and these pages, 1 and 2. Okay? Alright, so let's go back to 29, okay? So we're going to quickly go over these words, okay? So please, 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 if you don't understand, just stop, because it might be a little bit fast, okay? Do you understand? Sometimes you guys are like, but you can be like, not mean, but you can be like, hey, you know, if you need to, okay? Alright, so first one. First word is birch. A tree with a smooth outer bark. I think you know this tree. There's not many in Korea, but it looks kind of thin, and you can see lots of spots actually. Usually it has spots, but it is known for its smoothness. It's very smooth when you touch it. So the bark is not rough like pine tree or another tree like that, okay? It's very smooth. Did you guys translated it in Korean? Yeah, okay, good. Next one, chirping. Sharp sounds of birds, okay? So it's the sound that birds make. Chirp, 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 right? So when you hear that, you say, oh, the birds are chirping, like that, okay? Like that, the birds are chirping. Next one, concentrating. So this is another verb, doing, right? Verb. Focusing one's thoughts. So it's like focus, right? When you're concentrating, you are listening and you're paying attention, okay? So you can use like this, I am concentrating, okay? Or he's not concentrating. He's doing this, or she's not concentrating, okay? That means focus, focus. Next one, concern. Concern. To cause attention or interest. This is another verb that you would say like, you know what, Stella, you look a little bit sleepy. I'm concerned that you are sick or something, you know? Something made me give attention, right? So if something makes me say, I'm concerned, that means I'm worried. Or I saw something and I'm wondering about this. I'm concerned, okay? So concerned is kind of a nice thing. If you are concerned about someone, that means you care about them, right? If you don't like someone, you say, I don't care. It's kind of the opposite of I don't care is concern. Concern means I care. I don't care is opposite, okay? Next one, cure. Cure. That one's hard, cure. Or you say cure. Cure, like that. That means method of healing treatment, okay? So it's kind of a noun, so you say, doctor, I'm really sick. What is the cure? That means what can I do to fix my health? Okay? So it's healing, what heals you. So you say, oh, this medicine is the cure, or sleeping is the cure. You just need to sleep, like that, okay? It's the fix to the problem. Next one, disturbed. Disturbed means troubled or unsettled. So it is like when, how can I say? Good example. If I have a bad dream, sometimes I wake up and I feel very disturbed. I am disturbed, meaning like I feel unsettled. Unsettled means uneasy, not comfortable. Like I'm like, I feel strange because I had a bad dream and it's in my brain, so I feel a little bit off, not normal. Do you understand? So like, sometimes if you see something very bad, you feel disturbed. Like I have uneasy feeling. It means I'm not balanced. I'm like, I feel a little bit strange. Okay? That means disturbed. Do you guys understand that? It was a little bit strange meaning. Do you understand? Okay. Next one, early. Well, we know early, right? Soon after the start of something, okay? Yes and no. Sometimes you come to class early, that means before the start, right? But soon after the start can mean like early too. So right when it starts, we come, we're early. We're not late, okay? Early, got it? Especially in time, like morning is early. So that's why we say soon after the start, okay? Next one, earnest.
Earnest.
Serious in purpose. So you mean to be serious. You want to be serious. So you say like this. When I'm talking to my friend, I say, like I have serious things to tell you. So I say, in earnest, like in serious, I don't like your boyfriend. You know, like it's a very serious thing. You want to be serious. Because maybe your friend, if you say, I don't like your boyfriend, you're like, what, really? No, you're just joking. But if you want really serious emotion, you say, in earnest. That means like, really, I'm serious, like that, you know? Like, in earnest, I don't like your boyfriend, okay? That means like, and then they'll be like, oh, really? Like it's more serious, okay? Seriously, okay? Next one, earthquake.
Earthquake.
You know earthquake. Shaking of Earth's crust. Remember crust? The outside. Okay? So here is the Earth. The crust is here. Ta-da! Just like pie. If this is pie or pizza, this is the crust. The outside rim. Okay? Shaking of the Earth's crust. Next one. Fluency.
Fluency.
Writing or speaking easily. Very important for language. I can say like, Vicky teacher is almost fluent in English, right? She can speak and write easily, like almost first language, okay? So if you become fluent in English, that means it becomes natural for you, almost natural, okay? Like that. So you can speak and write very easily. You understand? Of course, maybe there might be a little bit that is not natural because it's your second language, but if it's easy, then it's fluent. Okay? Fluent. All right, next one. Furnace.
Furnace.
A container inside which heat is produced to warm a building or melt metals. So nowadays, we don't use many furnace, but you can see them. Like some buildings have, like here, it's kind of metal, right? And it's like silver color, and if you touch it, it's really hot, right? That's furnace for building.
Like oven.
Like what?
Oven.
Yeah, kind of like oven. But this one's not oven because you can't put anything inside. That's just for heat coming out, like that. But second furnace is like oven. You use for art. Like when you make metal or clay, you can put the clay in the furnace and then close, and then you wait like 1 hour, right? Open, and whoa, you have your art piece, okay? So there's two kinds of furnace. The first kind of furnace for building is kind of old style, right? Because nowadays we use like, this kind of heat that comes from the electric one, right? But the old style furnace is here, like heats up, okay? All right, next one. Interrupted.
Interrupted.
Stopped in the middle. You guys know that, right? When I'm talking, if you talk, I'm like, hey, don't interrupt me. You stopped me. I was talking. Same time, right? So if you interrupt, you can interrupt speaking. You can interrupt anything. You can interrupt class. Someone comes in, I'm like, hey, don't interrupt. I'm teaching, right? You can interrupt, interrupt friendship. Like if two friends are really good friends and there's another friend who's really jealous, like they want to break that, they can interrupt the friendship. That means almost like break. They go in the middle. So it's more like action. It's not like speaking, right? So there can be many circumstances that you interrupt when you go in the middle, okay? You guys got it? Next one, learn. To gain knowledge by instruction. We know that, right? Learning, easy. Next one, nervous.
Nervous.
Highly excitable or uneasy. Uneasy is a good word. That means like you feel like, oh, I'm nervous. I don't want to do this. Like if I have to speak in front of many people, I'm like, my hands are shaking, I'm uneasy. Excitable, it's kind of strange because we say, I'm excited, right? But excitable can mean you're scared too. It's just your body is moving so much, right? Your body's moving. You're like, like when I'm nervous, I usually shake like a little bit and sweat. You know, sweat, like water. I'm like, so you can see that I'm nervous very easily because I'm like, sweating like that, okay? So there's different symptoms of nervousness, right? Some people, they don't speak. They just go white. You know, that's like totally nervous. You know? Some people talk a lot. Me, that's my other. If I'm nervous, I'm like, oh, yeah, oh, nice to meet you. Oh, and they're like, whoa, whoa. It's like different reactions, right? Alice! Wave to the camera, you're late. You're late. Alice, we're reviewing the vocabulary, okay? Page 29. Alright, next one. Operator. A person who works a machine. So an operator is in charge of a machine. So it can be operator of a factory machine, right? Like making cars or something. It can be operator, telephone operator. Do you know that? I don't know if we have telephone operator now. In old days, when you call like 111 or something, there is telephone person. And they're like, hi, what do you need? Like if you don't know number or something. And they are called phone operator. Because they always sit there. 114, information, yeah. That's same in America, I think. Or in Korea, maybe that's how you know that. Yeah, 114, so you call, hi, I'm the phone operator, and you say, I need to know the number of Pizza John place. I don't know what that is, Pizza John, okay? Alright, next one. Phrases. Short, colorful expressions. Colorful, I like that. Not rainbow colorful. Colorful can mean the way the words sound pretty, like song. That can be colorful. It's like la la, you know? That's colorful. So, did you think of one? No? So like, for example, what's a phrase in English? What's a good phrase in English that's colorful? This is kind of poem, but it's like popular phrase, like roses are red, violets are blue, I love you. You know, it's like phrase. It's like poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, I love you, because it sounds good. Okay, but that's more like poem, right? That's more like poem. Enjoying the Satri. What the mom says. That's kind of phrase. Like the only way you can receive happiness is if you are nice to others, right? Something like that. It sounds nice to say, okay? Like that. Like something your mom would say to you or teacher. You know, some expression that they say, like, be nice. If you want to be treated well, treat others well, right? That's kind of phrase, okay?
Moral.
Moral, yeah, I like moral. It could be, but moral is meaning. Phrase is just a word. So the phrase can be a moral, okay? All right, you guys got it? Next one, research. Research means to study or discover facts. We know that. To find information. Done. Next one, service. A helpful act. Also same as volunteer. You're a volunteer? Let's say. So like, if I give service, I help you. Okay? So like, I'm going to give service to the elderly people, old people. That means I'm helping them. Okay? Service. Next one, squirm. To twist the body. I love this word. Do you know this? Squirm is this. Like, if you are stuck in something, maybe you have like a someone kidnapped you and you're in a rope. You have a rope around you, right, like this. And you have to squirm your way out. You're like squirming. You have to try to get out. And you're like, I'm out, okay? That's squirming when you do this. Sometimes you squirm for that if you're stuck. Other times you squirm because you are like gross. Like you don't like someone. So you're like, that's squirming. Same. You're like, I squirm like that, okay? Or you feel strange, so you just squirm like, ooh. That's moving your body, twisting your body. Okay. Next one. Sturdy.
Sturdy.
Don't get confused. It's not study. Okay. It looks like study, but there's an R. Sturdy. Okay. Sturdy means strong or firm. So there's not many things in this room that are. Well, this table, sturdy. Firm means it doesn't move very much. It's strong. It doesn't move. Okay. So if it rocks, that's not sturdy. Sturdy is strong and firm, not moving. Okay. Next one. Thirsty. Needing moisture or drink. I'm thirsty now. I need water. So if you're thirsty, you need moisture. Means like wet. You want water on you. Moisture, because you're dry. Okay, got it. 13. That's easy. We know 13. Between 12 and 14. Too easy. Next one. Urged.
Urged.
Pressed, pushed, or persuaded. How? Like, I would say like this. I urge you to study. Like, I pressure you. I want you to. Okay? Or I urge you to be nice to your friend. It means I really want you to. Okay? So you use it as verb. I urge you. Next one. Urged, you know, with D, it's like past tense. I urged him. Right now, I urge you. Okay? Last one, vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
We know that. The words of a language. Okay? So that's easy. What words are in the language? Got it? Okay? Alright, guys, turn the page. Alright, let's try. Actually, you know what? Good idea. What time is it? Oh, yeah. Why don't you guys do this page for your homework, okay? So page 30 for your homework, okay? Questions 1 to 8. Actually, I'm sorry. Why don't you just you can do both. That's easy. So page 30 and 31 for homework, and then we'll do the quiz now, okay? The questions are pretty easy, but the paragraph, you guys look at the paragraph. The spelling words are in boldface italics, so whatever's bold, the dark letters. As you read, learn the meaning of the spelling words by its use in the sentence, then do the following activity. All I want you to do is just read it. Please read it, okay? Because when we come back, we'll read it together, and I'm going to ask you questions, okay? Got it? So just read that one. Only read. All right? So 30, I'm going to write this down so everybody can see in the video. Pages, homework. Pages are 30 to 31. Okay? 30 to 31. And let's do pages, second part, pages 34 to 35 now. Okay? And I think you guys could just do this, right? Yeah. This is quiz, so why don't you just start? Look at your words. You guys can go back. So it's easy. You can go back and look at your word, okay? You can look at the word, find out which word means what, and put it in the sentence, okay? Question 1 to 24. All right, you guys, go ahead. Go ahead. When you finish, I'll check today because we don't have time to do together. I'll check. Actually, I'm going to write the answers down. Can I borrow some paper? Because I don't have any, like a piece of paper. Can I borrow this paper? Like one little piece. Is it okay? Do you have any? Well, thank you. It's okay. Just rip it. It doesn't matter. Thank you. Thanks, Jay. I'm going to write down the answers secretly. I'm going to use purple. Go look back too. in the wrong page line? 34. 34, 35.
Disturb and interrupt is
No. Disturbed is more feeling, how you feel. Interrupted is more action. So I feel disturbed. Hey you guys, I'm going to give you an answer because it's different meaning. Question 15. The church service lasted 3 hours. Service can also mean event. Okay? So the church service lasted 3 hours. It's different meaning than our original meaning though. Okay? You guys also think about the tense. If the sentence says I am, then it's probably ing word, like I am talking, I am walking, right? Okay, so think about that. You don't have to change any tenses. Don't change it. I'm just telling you a hint. Okay. I'll give you another hint. Also, research can be a kind of writing. So if you read a research paper, then that's a kind of writing.
but you don't have much time.